We're facing a bunch of twin blades, so oh nice, it's Kuhn with his ladies.
What? Hey, I'm sure you two do those things too, right?
Oh, I wouldn't do that. But if it's you, Cooney, then I just might make an exception. Me too, me too.
What did I get myself into? Hey, sup?
You want to hang out too, Pi? There's room for more.
Well, you seem to be enjoying yourself.
There's a much bigger reason for this, deeper than the ocean. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, you!
Cat fight.
Cooney's coming with us.
Yeah, that's all it takes. Pi is a bit intimidating, to say it loosely.
Do you think Haseo can win?
I honestly have no idea. The boy does have his ups and downs, you know?
Thanks for referring to him as the boy. That actually makes me
You
really
say
happy.
that almost as if you think he has a chance.
Like, literally everyone just instinctively thinks of Haseo as a child.
But it's the truth. Let's face it, if he fights normally, he will lose. He's fighting former Emperor Alcade. Her skills are quite formidable. Even if Haseo has leveled up a bit, it's highly doubtful that he's closed the gap in skill.
I wonder. That may be true, but he's been training hard up until just recently, you know?
Kuhn. You know what your biggest fault is? Is that you always run away from inconvenient conclusions.
I mean, yeah, he probably is a literal child, but...
Let's face it, there is no way that Haseo can win this fight. Not without using his avatar.
Yeah.
Which means he's definitely going to use it. When that happens, when he uses it, what are you gonna do about it?
I'll leave Kuhn alone. He's just having a good time.
The tournament semifinal match. Today, we meant to bring you.
Well, Haseo was a PKK. It's a little different than arena battles, people who train specifically to fight against like other people of equal skill. The thing with killing PKs is that they're pretty much used to just killing like, you know, low-level newbies who can't defend themselves at all, so their skill level is probably pretty low.
In today's match, we have Alcade, the former.
So he's really not used to fighting against people that can like actually hold their own against other skilled players.
But
it's not a condition, it's a qualification.
Oh, of course, it's a qualification.
Why did we bring you here again?
Unfortunately, Alcade was robbed of her throne by the current Emperor, Endrance. But in this season's tournament, she's aiming.
Wait, are those the two girls Kuhn was with? Wait, that doesn't seem right.
Do you have a message for her?
If you wish for glory, be strong.
Thanks, Arius.
Okay then. How about a comment about the opposing team, Haseo?
No contest. That's all.
Thank you.
Come on! Come on! I'll take you out in an instant!
I do love the giant moon in the background. That's a pretty good set piece. Yeah, her team comp is pretty garbage, but... Alright, is that good? Have we won yet?
You won't get away with this!
Oh, okay, she has an awakening, of course.
Here goes!
No voices for these guys. You know, do your worst, honestly.
Damn. What
kind of attack was that? It did 20 damage.
Am I going to lose?
I love scripted losses.
You think you can win every time?
Alcade is a very strong fighter.
So, you see, you and I are on totally different levels. Get it?
Damn. Damn.
Wasn't that an internet meme at one point?
Just you wait. I'm going to take her down without even using my avatar.
It's not a place where you can win just because you say it.
We need more people talking at once.
A rival. Him? He looks weak.
Well, you suck, Haseo. Good job.
Fantastic! It looks like Team Haseo has done it again, folks! Just when everyone thought Team Alcade had this match in the bag, Team Haseo has exceeded our expectations! Amid a loss, what more can be said than amazing? It's unfortunate for Team Alcade. What do you think, Mr. Sirius?
We need to get better commentators in here. You can find better people that don't just leave silently after the match. So it was a scripted loss. It was a match we should have won that was a scripted loss that then became a scripted win.
I'll never forgive you.
I mean, you're probably in the right. I am a giant cheater, but it's especially funny because it's possible that you could literally be playing in cheat mode in this Recode remake.
Kuhn.
And yeah, he has Marty McFly syndrome. All you have to do is call them weak.
It's about time that you answered my question once and for all. So tell me, what's your plan? What are you going to do about Haseo?
Yeah, man, bring Pyros in.
Haseo. He thinks
I
it's
would watch a
acceptable to
PvP
do
tournament
anything,
if Pyros
just
was
as long as
commentating.
he wins.
Honestly, like, replace Meek with Pyros
Well,
if
I'm
we're
gonna
being,
show him
you
how
know,
foolish
completely
he
fair
is.
here.
I'll teach him how frightening avatars truly are.
I mean, hey, I didn't cheat, personally. I didn't play in cheat mode. If you did, that's on your own conscience, but I did. The only things I did were strictly within the realms of the video game. Everything else is Haseo's fault. Alright, well, thanks for the match, yada yada, etc. Important males. All the males are important. Post in the rumors board, huh? I like that he copy pastes the post and not just like a link to the post.
Borrow. Isn't that? That's where
Max level in Volume 1 is 50. I can't go any higher than this. You would see if I brought up my status screen. I'm at like level 50 and 999 experience. It won't tick over anymore. So we heard a little bit more. We've also got all these greeting cards. Oh man, time to make my friends happy. I technically should not give any to like, yeah, see these guys are maxed out. Actually, have I already just given them? Okay, no, I can still give it to them. I should probably give them to like Kuhn and Pi and Gaspard and Pyros because Syllabus and Adelie are max affection, so. 300 would be a bit much. I think the level cap in Volume 3 is 1 to 50. I think it's 50 levels every volume. I don't know what happens in the 4th volume. They may raise that like a bunch or something, but... Alright, so, well, we've got 3 of these and 3 more party members, so let's go ahead and tell Pi that she's the greatest. Now we'll also tell... Gaspar that he's the greatest. And for good measure, let's also tell Pyros III that he's the greatest. Can I put like a I really mean it this time at the bottom? Yeah, it's just 50 levels like per volume, so. And yeah, the fact that the level cap is 150 in Volume 3 means that we can actually be stronger than Haseo was at the time he got leveled down. Remember, he was level 133 at that point, so. Let's ask Kuhn what his favorite food is, because I like Kuhn. And we should also probably give some of these to Pyros, because like our affection with him is pretty low since I never take him anywhere. But I don't know, I kind of like bugging Pi with these, because she's always like, why are you sending me these? So I'm just gonna keep sending them to Pi. Alright, let's also ask Pi how she's doing. We're just gonna send her like 5 greeting cards at once. What's your favorite saying? Hey, Pi, what's your favorite saying? I'm like that really annoying relative that just keeps like forwarding you chain letters in your email. And we'll also go with Kuhn. I like Kuhn a lot. He's one of my favorite characters also. So yeah, Adderley's maxed out. See, Kuhn and Pi are pretty low. Syllabus is maxed. Gaspard is pretty good. Heroes is pretty low. Might also be able to check out that thread that Gaspard was talking about. A huge shadow. How do you doll do? I'm Killer Whale. All right. Morrigbaro in the Lost Ground. Are people supposed to be going into the Lost Grounds? I feel like they're not. Oh yeah, they also mentioned Triage looks like that Twin Blade who was involved in that incident 7 years ago, referring to the original 4 games. So, yeah, well, just some flavor text if you want it. Also want to check out all these desktops and musics we got. Maybe time for Mecha Grunny to take a hike. Alright, well, let's start at the top. Oh, we get the Holgron's Cathedral music. I like that a lot. So we may end up going with that. We'll just see what else we got. Anything? Hello? No, there's no sound coming out. I'm looking at it. There's nothing coming out. I guess this music just doesn't work. I wonder if that's a bug with the remake. This is good music too. This is also good desktop background music. I think I ended up using this one quite a lot when I used to play through it as a kid. Or as a kid, well, back when it originally came out. Hey, welcome out. Glad you could make it. Alright, so let's go with the Holgron's Cathedral. That's pretty good music. Check out some other backgrounds. We get a bunch of official ones. We got these from... Oh, that's kind of interesting. Oh, this is widescreen. So these actually, like these later ones, may actually be like .hack Recode specific. Since they're like widescreen. So here's the ones that we would normally get. I guess they added some more that actually fit the widescreen, which is really nice. Because that's pretty much my #1 complaint about these wallpapers. How do we... I can't remember, how do we get rid of the... Can we not do that here? I guess we can't. So the Shop Acorn. This is a good one also. That's probably the best way to look at it, I guess, is to back all the way out the menu. I like that one quite a lot. I'll probably end up going with one of the new widescreen ones, though. Kuhn's dream being surrounded by ladies. So that's also a pretty good one. So I like these little vignettes that we get. Some of these we already had. I guess that's from the anime. Now we're back into these. So let's go with this one because it's kind of neat, I guess. It's really cool to see a widescreen wallpaper, though. I gotta say that I like that quite a lot. It looks way better than it used to. It's amazing how much of an upgrade that is, actually. Yeah, but like backing out and going to the edit mode, like it's just a bunch of work. They really needed to have a way to just view the full image there. And yeah, this is one of those games where if you kind of aren't paying attention for a bit, it's easy to lose what's going on. But, you know, all the VODs are up. I won't hold it against you if you want to like watch those first or whatever and wait to catch up. So, or if you want to go back and watch them later, they'll all be there in higher quality on YouTube and everything. Oh, nice. People have started responding to my greeting cards. It made Tri-Edge his background, yeah. Oh, just Gaspard. My one true friend has responded to my greeting card. Okay, I don't even know what card this was specifically for. That must have been the, you're the greatest one or something, because he didn't, like, say his favorite food or anything. Yeah, most of it's probably easy to follow if you, you know, try to pay attention and try to fill in the gaps, you know? Yeah, immediate mail. My favorite thing is when people send you mail while you see them in the world. Like, wait, how did you even manage to do that? Alright, so we need to head to the Morikbaro wall. That's the place that we saw Ovan and Yada being cryptic at each other. So back here again.
Not surprising that he's not here anymore. He's still around?
He's still here. Piro's friend.
Hey. Damn it. Did Tri-Edge get you?
Oh no, Piros.
Hey! Hey! Hang in there! Passed out.
He fell asleep at his computer. Quality snoring sound effects we've got going here.
He's not waking up. I'll head back to town.
False alarm, I guess. Surely the Tri-Edge sign is worth checking out, though, right? Oh, hey, look.
Huh? What the hell is he doing here? Atali?
Well, Atali, do you sense anything?
Yes, it's very small, but I hear a sound.
I see. Then, do you hear anything on the other side of the wall?
I can hear something from the other side, but it feels very different from this.
Then it looks like I guessed wrong.
Yeah, Yada and Ovan were talking about something imprisoned on the other side of the wall.
For sure the main body of this would be sleeping here.
Of this, you say?
I'm sorry.
Don't worry, it's all right. You don't have to apologize. I have great faith in those abilities of yours.
Thank you very much! Sakaki, I'm happy to be able to help you on this task. You know I'm always here for you.
Very well. By the way, have you noticed any
You know I'm always
change in
here for you.
Haseo?
All right, cool.
No, not especially.
He's still pretty much a jerk.
That's fine. Please continue to keep an eye on him. I am counting on you.
In the end, it's still Sakaki this, Sakaki
What,
that.
Sakaki planning
Everything
something
going
nefarious?
on.
No
Looks
way,
like
it
he's
seems
got
totally
me in his
upstanding,
sights,
right?
too. Still, what was that they were saying about hearing a sound? Why am I getting all worked up about this? Well, it's nearly time for the final round of the tournament. Guess I'll go check my email or something.
That's what we have to do in preparation. It's the best way to prepare for a fight. Oh, right, I can't log out from here. I have to leave. I mean, clearly, if they're speaking of this in quotes, so strong that the quotes show up in the subtitles, then, you know, surely it's nothing important, right? Nothing major. That widescreen wallpaper, man. I like that a lot. Ah, Piros, you got my card too. Well, time for the finals, and it looks like our opponent is going to be Team Thunderstorm. Kuhn is the leader.
Today I fight with Kuhn.
So that would be the GU team that's trying to investigate Endrance's use of avatars.
Once I win this match, I can fight Endrance.
Not going to be as simple as using an avatar to defeat them, though. They have a way to actually counter that. Best thing we can do for now is keep leveling up. So yeah, this is the point in the game where you would have to like go to these areas and level up for a bit. And that's supposed to sort of break up the pace a bit. But thankfully, since I already did all of that grinding, we're able to just kind of churn these out one after the other. I think that really helps keep things moving.
Register for the final round at the arena counter. Gotta get Adelian's syllabus.
Also, probably want to save. So it's about time to register. Did that guy say the Wolfman tribe is reborn? Is that what his dialogue said as he was running away? Let's build our party here. Everyone else is conveniently, except for Gaspard, he's still around. I guess they have to have him around to man the shop, but everyone else is offline or busy. Kuhn and Pai, are they not fighting us in the tournament right now? Shouldn't they be, like, busy at least? Well, I mean, you have to have some semblance of the player doing something. Like, as bad as it may feel to have, like, a scripted loss when you're clearly, you know, heads above where the other team is. As bad as that may feel, it'd probably feel worse to just register for the tournament and then it's a cutscene and then you're done. So, you know, games have scripted losses and stuff like that all the time, so part of it is being able to actually experience the game. But yeah, scripted fights, like, kind of suck, but, you know, sometimes the plot necessitates that the player character has to lose. So I do think it's probably... Oh man, I have new mail! No! Quick, let me out! Can I retire? I probably can. But so I can't believe somebody mailed me just as I went in. They responded to my greeting card. But yeah, I do kind of think a better way to do it is to, like, make the enemy so strong that you can't possibly win, rather than make it like it was in this game where you've, like, are very clearly winning, but then you just suddenly lose for no reason. Maybe. I don't know. There's some kind of tie-in between, like, characters level and avatars level. I don't really know how all that works, but I think it's not, like, so fast that you wouldn't see anything happen. Yeah, winning and then, like, just dying for no reason does kind of suck, but I mean, I don't really know how they could canonically, like, make Alcade so strong that you can't possibly win when there's a clearly defined level cap that they would have to go, like, outside the parameters of the game to... That's kind of the downfall of having a game within a game, is that there are rules that the other players would have to follow.
We're gonna fight Kuhn? Hey, Haseo, what should I do? How should I fight?
Yeah, I mean, like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would she have question mark levels when everybody else in the game doesn't? Like, what makes her so special?
It's Kuhn, right?
So, like, they would have to do that with everyone, and then you wouldn't know what the enemy's level is for, like, what level you need to be. So there's all kinds of complications with it. I feel like there probably isn't a really good answer for it, but I don't know. I don't really mind so much.
Now, let's go.
That's why Epitaph users should never ever use avatars! Except against things like Ida!
This is a really good part coming up. This is one that I'd, like, always remember.
But I'm not going to change how I do things. And I'll win, no matter what!
We finally come to the finals of...
Yeah, but again, it's just like cheating her stats. How did she get those stats in the game? Like, she went above and beyond the system parameters. That doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it's Mr. Yada from the...
There's just no way to, like, canonically explain why they could be so strong. Whereas if it's just like an RPG where you're just a dude running around killing things, you know, sure, the enemy you're fighting could be however strong you want it to be, but there's kind of a set of rules already put into place here in this game world.
Yeah.
However,
I guess they got Yada. Do they know who Yada is? Like, what is his qualification for being here?
Haseo to win this match against Team Kuhn.
But Yada is definitely the best commentator.
Well, the first reason is how familiar and knowledgeable they are with their own characters. The second reason is how much experience.
Oh, is that Antares I see there?
With arena battles.
Antares? Antares? What the hell are you doing there?
Didn't I tell you?
No.
Shouldn't be a problem if I am your opponent. You'll defeat anyone, no matter who they are. That's what you said, isn't it, kid?
And the third reason is the strength of their resolve and conviction as players.
Yada is just a good commentator. He actually is breaking down the matchup.
What you're doing, Haseo? No, not for as long as I breathe. Your philosophy is wrong. You think everything's fine as long as you win? Anything's allowed? Don't you realize it's not worth attaining your goal if you ruin others?
Shut up! What are you, stupid? Who will recognize you if you lose?
You're wrong, Haseo. Winning isn't everything.
Of course it is. I will make you recognize my power!
And Syllabus and Natalie are A-okay with this. Alright, did we win yet? Sorry, Kuhn, I know that probably hurt a lot. But again, we're struggling.
Oh, damn it! Why? Why are you getting in my way?
Yeah, it's edge mode again. It's Haseo's only mode. I think I actually triggered like both cutscenes at once.
Damn it. Why? Why do all
Wait,
of
is this not the same exact scene?
my way? Move! Get out of my way! Or else I'll eat you alive!
You fool! Come on! My Megas!
Ooh, an actual avatar battle. I guess that's one way to spice up the arena fights. Hey, how's it going? Doing pretty good myself. Yeah, so we have to destroy his shield. Just shoot at it a bunch. It's kind of the same thing, except we're destroying a shield instead of like actually taking down his health. He also moves around a lot. You just kind of side dodge all these. Dodge between the lasers, huh? Yeah, okay, I'll dodge it between this. Oh, okay. Sure, you know, that's fine. That doesn't do hardly any damage to me anyway. Got them all. Oh, now he's shooting me again. And I'm like stun locked, I can't move. It's gonna destroy that stupid shield. There we go.
Let's do it. Let's get this over with.
So see, this is why I say I'm not really sure of the like correlation to Haseo's level and like the avatar's level. There we go, that'll work. Because like this fight still seems to take about the same amount of time, so I'm not really even sure if that's like a thing that's even actually real or if they just said that. Oh, he can run into me with that. I didn't actually know that. I was trying to just get real close so I wouldn't miss him while he's moving really fast. Get a few shots in here at least. Just like one little sidestep there dodges the whole thing. I mean, these aren't really that scripted. Like, obviously the attacks are, but I mean, like, you're definitely not scripted to win. You could totally die here. Well, I was trying to slash it, but it wouldn't let me. So, whoop, little step to the side. This is my power, shooting you repeatedly and not really doing anything. Can you not put up the shield again, please? Oh, man. Yeah, the damage numbers, it seems like they are, but they made the big deal about, like, as Haseo gets stronger, his avatar will also get stronger. I don't really even know that that's a thing. Now time for some more He is my unforgiving bud. He is my bud that will never forgive me. These are like way too hard to slash. I don't understand it at all. And like while I'm doing that, then I got shot. You know what? Whatever. Just shoot me. That's fine. All right, we might be done here.
All right. That's enough already. Now stop!
But Haseo...
Kuhn! Are you all right?
Is this what you were aiming for?
No! Please! I never meant to! No! This isn't what was supposed to happen!
Do you understand now? Avatars amplify the dark side of our hearts. That is not something that can easily be overcome.
Then what?
You should always be prepared to lose something that is precious to you.
Be prepared to lose something?
And be prepared to protect something precious to you. Guess I was never really prepared for this kind of thing.
Please! Just go!
I'm sorry, but this was the only way I could think of.
Please don't. Stop, 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 stop! Kuhn,
What? What's wrong, Haseo? That expression isn't like you.
Kuhn?
You used the ability of propagation, didn't you?
Yep, my avatar's a good boy, huh?
See, he's okay.
Propagation?
It's all fine.
Yes. It's Kuhn's avatar's special ability. When it's used, it has the power to propagate all kinds of data. You propagated your own data to make up for what Haseo drained. Isn't that right, Kuhn?
Hey! That's exactly right. I knew you'd get it, Pi.
You idiot. Why'd you take everything on yourself?
So yeah, even knowing what was going to happen, and that scene is like super, I don't know, for whatever reason, I really think that's like a really great scene. Even if it's like super anime or whatever, you know?
Why you?
Stop! That's quite enough lecturing.
Now we're just having this conversation in the middle of a widely viewed tournament.
I give up. You win.
You give up? That's the
And we win.
Team Kuhn has given
Hey now, I did pretty good out there, didn't I? You think you can be a little nicer to me?
Just do whatever you want.
Come on, Pi.
Sorry, Antares, you didn't really get to do anything, and you probably have no idea what's going on, but appreciate you being here, bud.
Winning isn't everything.
Oh yeah, like it's super important. Like that's clearly, you know, at least at the start of the turning point.
Don't worry.
As Seo realizes his power eventually gets so strong that he can't control it, and then it just destroys the things he actually cares about, whether or not he wants to actually admit it.
Get it now?
Yeah.
I don't really watch any anime, so
Able to control my own power.
I watched One Punch Man and I thought it was pretty good, but that's pretty much all I've seen.
No, you surprised me, kid.
If you know them, then you must have known about the avatars.
I was hired to do a job. I don't know anything about any avatars. Even if I did, it wouldn't change what I had to do.
Him just screaming at each other the whole time.
And the user becomes the used.
Yeah.
Anyway, kid, you're the victor.
Yeah, I mean, I know about the existence of the anime in and around this series, so I've never actually like watched it though. And I'm sure a lot of like JRPGs and stuff kind of fall into that, you know, if it was a show or whatever, it would be in that medium, I guess. But outside of that, I don't really have any experience, so.
This team is famous for their come-from-behind victories and have gained the right to challenge the Emperor in the title match. I'm afraid it turned out to be a disappointing loss for Team Kuhn.
It's team, what was it, Thunderstorm or something?
So it ate the Magus. Well, it would seem there's time to rethink his future.
Yada, you're in public.
Mr. Yada?
And goodbye. Once again, his commentator leaves right after the match. Well, that was certainly interesting. Probably one of my favorite moments in Volume 1, if I'm being honest. I love that scene so much. Alright, well, thanks for your help, guys. Go run along. See you later. I wonder if Pi's responded to all my greeting cards yet. Five new important mails. Oh, look at all the mails. This is this is my dream. Pi has responded to one of my greeting cards. I sent you like 5. Where's the rest? Never ask a single guy. You know what I'm talking about, right? What? I don't actually know what you're talking about. Just curious what it's like living by yourself, because I'm a child. I don't know how to see if I can block. LOL. I mean, I guess we'll be nice to him. I don't know. I care about you, man. Especially after I just, like, nearly killed you. But I want to know your favorite food. I'm not doing this for fun. It's okay, Pi. I was impressed by your unexpected show of etiquette. No problem. We can all be friends here. Affectionate Max. She literally can't like me anymore. Oh, hey, you just got out of one of your classes. Well, welcome to the stream. We're playing a video game. Like we normally do. Man, I'm just picking all the right choices somehow. Turns out it's just like the right choices. Don't be a jerk. Charisma that got him 5,000 members is the real deal. The subject you don't need to know. Affectionate Max cannot be increased. Heroes likes me more. I'm not really even sure actually which is the correct one here. Probably not making fun of him. So we'll go with this one, even though it's still a little rude. But I mean, Tri-Edge is probably a little bit above his abilities, so.
Yada's calling me. Guess I'll check out Raven's.
Yada is actually finally giving us something more to do. Oh, hey, thanks for the sub. And that's a, it looks like a 9 so that was a tier 2 sub. Hey, thank you. I don't have anything special for the tiers. Again, I kind of had to whip up these alerts like pretty quick, so I'm just using like built-in Streamlabs assets. But I'm getting some more art done. There's going to be a somewhat major change at some point. But, you know, I've still got to develop all that stuff. And also, like I said, I wasn't expecting affiliate to come this quickly, so things are a little, you know, kind of shoddily put together. But they're functional, and I see your alerts, so thank you again. Yes, we do. We have all the way, there's 3 tiers, I guess. We have all of those, so I think we have different emotes depending on tier, but again, I'm not super sure of how all that looks. Well, I'd certainly appreciate it. I've been kind of, I've always kind of hesitated at like people paying like real money for things. I mean, I've been doing this since like 2009, you know, I've had YouTube ad revenue, but it's not like I desperately need the money. I mean, I've got a full-time job, like I'm living, so anything we get here is just kind of on the side. So I always kind of hesitated to pick that up before, but you know, I figure we might as well give it a shot. I guess YouTube's kind of had a lot of problems. I've got some of these stream videos actually that have either a content ID claim or one of them is just advertiser unfriendly for no reason whatsoever, and it won't be reviewed until it hits 1,000 views on YouTube, which it probably won't. So that's how it goes. You've been here since 2009. I don't know how you've put up with me that long, to be honest. My 2009 videos were not good, but I keep them there, you know, it's history, so we might as well. I still get comments on all my old, like, people watching Legend of Legaia or people watching Skies of Arcadia. You know, I still get comments on all those things, so that's always cool to see, you know, that sort of have that kind of staying power. It's really nice to see. Oh, hey, it's Dayu. Hello. How are you doing this evening? We're gonna clear O4S tonight? Are we going tonight? I can't really check Discord right now, but... sorry, what am I doing here? I don't even remember. Memoir. Alright, Yada told me to come around. He hasn't talked to me in a while. Doing good. Cool. I will be there. Yeah, I think they said that we were doing O4S first, so I don't know if the lag's any better, but yeah, Legend of Legaia was fun. I said, I kind of started, I called it Legend of Legaia at the beginning of every single video, and people still get mad, and it's hilarious.
You're late.
Shut up.
Now, you two.
No, I don't have like my own Discord channel or anything, so if there's enough demand, I may look into it. It's been mentioned on a couple streams now, so we might. I've just always felt that I'm like not popular enough for that.
I hope you'll invite us into your party.
Yes, I've actually got somebody really mad like a week ago. Like, it's pronounced Legaia. Do you pronounce, I think he was thinking of talking about like the illusion of Gaia. It's like, do you pronounce it that illusion of Gaia? It's really funny. I eventually like, I've always just called it Legend of Legaia because that's what I called it as a kid and I didn't know any better. So I got comments at the beginning when I started and I realized like, yeah, it's probably Legaia, but then I just kept saying it. Yeah, the Paper Marios were fun. Skies of Arcadia, that's like one of the LPs that I'm most proud of, if I'm being honest. Going through it and getting literally 100%, getting that Vice the Legend. It took a lot of work and a lot of planning. So I'm super happy with that also. Alright, so anyway, back to the video game. Legend of Luigi.
And will fight in the title match of the tournament.
So we're going to take over Kuhn's assignment. He was here to investigate entrance, as he mentioned, I think, a while ago.
I didn't hear about that.
If I recall correctly, you were indebted to Kuhn, am I right?
Fine. So, what do I have to do?
Now we have to do actual work.
Talk with him.
Talk?
Entrance is a player with many mysteries. His past, his abilities as an epitaph user.
The thing I think with the swashbuckler writing in that game is there was like a hidden one that you're like not required to do, but you need to do that if you want to get a high enough ranking for it.
That is why I want you to go investigate for me.
So that one's like really tricky to get, which is another reason I'm super proud of it.
Do you really think he'll just sing like a canary? Even if he does, there's no guarantee what he says is true.
I will determine what is true.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, man.
Entrance is apathetic. He uses a very languid playing style.
I mean, I could relate, I guess, but languid, I don't even know what that word means.
The time Entrance spends online is unnaturally long. Yet at the same time, he shows little interest in either battles or chatting.
I would say since 2009. If that was original Rystar LP, that was like literally my first 6 videos or whatever. So you can't have followed any longer than that, pretty much.
Is in the arena.
It kind of blows my mind, actually.
If there was a chance,
it's weird to think of how different as a person I was back in those days. I mean, I would have been 19, you know.
In the arena.
Yes, that is what I believe.
I'll do what I can.
So we've been given an assignment here to talk to Entrance in case you've been unable to follow what's been going on with my incessant rambling.
Of course.
So we're given the task to speak to him and see what's up. Maybe he won't keep calling us weak. That seems to be the only interaction we ever get to have with that guy. He calls us weak, and then Haseo starts yelling at him like a child, and then he leaves. Oh man, new mail. Hey Fintal, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hello, Wise Grunty. You've been waiting for me forever? Man, that's a long time. Oh, a nice big tub of pickles. Sign me up. Where's the pickles? I don't... Where's the pickles? I want the pickles. Actually, I could probably log out from there, but I guess we'll do it from out here. I think this game's pretty good. It's a very slow start. You've came in at a good time if this is your first time around. Things are starting to really pick up. But I think one of the biggest problems with these, this game in particular, is that it starts like really slow. You kind of have to put up with it for a while. Goemon speedrun. I wanted to say Paper Mario was 2007? No, it's later than that, probably 2008. So Goemon probably would have also been about 2008. That was like the first ever commentary I did. I guess that's still hosted on SDA. I don't reckon it's been beat. It should be beat, but nobody ever like actually submits there anymore. That's still downloadable. In order to get the voice commentary on that though, you have to like download the MP4 from Speed Demo's archive and then play it in a player like VLC that can go to Audio Track 2. And first is Entrance, Leader Entrance. Well, I guess that makes sense.
Entrance. Guess I'll register.
Was it beat on SDA? I haven't even looked. So if it's beat on SDA, that commentary probably doesn't actually exist on the internet anywhere anymore. I have the videos themselves uploaded, but it doesn't have a commentary on it. Donning Kuhn's Scud. Alright, well, I guess that works. Hey, not much, just playing some video games like we do here on this website. What are you talking about? Oh, okay, this is I thought he was replying to the food question. And then another ROTFL. I love that. That's so charming. Kuhn, you're a good guy. Oh, hey, let's do a light quest as a breather. Might as well. We've had some real serious stuff lately, haven't we? Oh, do they have it on? It's uploaded. I mean, I guess they used to put everything on archive.org. I don't know if they still do that anymore, but if it's still available there, then that would be the only way to do it. I should really download that sometime and like re-upload it so I'm sure that it gets preserved in a way that people can find it. Yeah, there was a period. I've kind of gone through a bunch of different phases when it comes to my commentary. Like when I started, I was super unsure of myself, and like really the only other LPer I had watched was Nintendo Capri Sun at that point. So I kind of just like copied what he did, but like way worse and in a terrible way. So those videos were bad for that reason. And then around like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, that era, it was essentially just talk really fast and keep talking forever and never stop. Dead air is the worst. And you know, I think around the time I like stopped reading in-game dialogue was the time that I got a lot more comfortable with it. Of course, see, Pie's coming around to us. It turns out if you're nice to people, they'll be nice to you back. Who would have thought? I have been to an AGDQ. I went in, was it 2013? I don't remember. They were still in the 4-H building in Chevy Chase, Maryland. I went that year. I was on stream some, but not in a very, I don't know. I didn't like do a run or anything. I was always just in the audience. Let's see if there's anything in the community forums. Ooh, an irritating mob, huh? I like those. Oh, the Mark of Offering events. Those are the ones that we've been doing. I guess we'll just ask about the monster. Well, maybe I should have, because it said got nailed where some NPC named Kuhaha, which is also a great name. I guess I should have asked about the NPC, but I don't know, maybe we'll get the area word anyway. If not, then oh well, I guess I screwed that up. Alright, let's save and then get back in it. We've got a quest to do with Kuhn. I think we can probably take Pie along also. Not really sure what you were... Not really sure what you were trying to say there. Phone autocorrect, maybe. Alright, well, we got about an hour left on our scheduled time. There are a few posts that probably fit that category, but I mean, you'd really have to like dig down and get into the flavor text. I kind of want to keep things moving for the sake of this is a long like series of games and I would like to finish it, but I also don't want it to take like 100 streams to do that. So I want to try to keep things moving. It's part of why I went ahead and just got myself to max level immediately. All right, so we've got that, but we can also invite pretty much anybody we want except Gaspard and Pyros. So let's go ahead and get some things with Pi and Kuhn here. We've not ventured with them hardly at all. Yeah, we need to get their affection and stuff. Oh, new mail. Sorry, guys. Hang on, I gotta check my mail. I am a slave to the email inbox. Man, that wallpaper, it really looks sharp. Looks so good. I'll have to switch it over to the other one at some point. Oh, Pi, you're getting back to my my greeting cards. What's your favorite food? Wow, she actually wrote a lot for this one. Guess I go out for most of my meals. Man, she's being extremely casual with us, I guess, you know. We asked, so... Ooh, boy, this could get real hairy. Yeah, okay. This is actually not that bad of a response. It's a little short for all that she wrote, but... Yeah, I mean, Pi, she's got a, you know, judging by this, she wears business suits and stuff, so she's probably got a pretty decent position somewhere. And that's a thing you'll find a lot of business, like pretty much anywhere. I think it's probably part of the culture in Japan. I'm not 100% like up on that, but you know, people who have high business positions tend to take like clients out to lunches and things a lot. So you actually end up eating out quite a ton. Yeah, it's our curt reply is maybe a little bit rude, but I think she takes what she can get out of Haseo. Hey, what's up? All right, so let's get them back in our party again. They all left, so no, come back. Most of his few words are focused on Edge. Alright, so we gotta get the quest. Should probably do that. Something about a maze of a bird monster, I think it was called. I check. It said Gaspard was busy, so I don't know if he's manning the shop. He may be out doing something. Yeah, so he's not there. So pretty much anytime he's not available to put in your party, he won't be available to, like, actually sell stuff. At some point, I guess probably after this stream, I'll have to just, like, ride around on the bike for hours and get that book leveled up so we can actually, like, level up the, oh, we've got Crab Monster Party also. So we can level up our slots and be able to sell, like, 10 things at a time. Oh, man. "24-hour bike stream. Who wants to ride a bike around in circles?" Yeah, the whole Extra Life thing was going on, right? I didn't really put anything together for that, but do like a 24-hour ride the bike around town stream.
Hello.
Hello. You have a very normal voice. I really like the idea that we're like investigating this serious bug that sends players into comas in real life, but we're just here doing a quest.
No.
I want to be whatever. Well, I mean, it's not too late. If you put in enough work, anything's possible, right?
That's right.
I don't know. Her voice doesn't match what I would expect. Yeah, I mean, reading the dialogue it's kind of the thing, like, some people love it, some people hate it. It's one of those things where you're just never going to make everyone happy. But the reason I kind of stopped, I wanted to say it was around Skyward Sword, is probably when I stopped, was because I was really just kind of handcuffed every time there was text on screen. I had to read it. So, like, I couldn't actually just say anything or just play the game, you know? So, I feel like that's really... I don't really look back and and like say, oh, I wish I read dialogue again, because I could if I wanted to, but I kind of don't. Actually, I kind of prefer it that way. So, you know, it's just a matter of personal preference. So here's a gun. Hey, Kuhn, here's a gun. I'm giving this to you after our fight because I didn't want you to use it on me. Do I have any equipment you can use? I've only got heavy armor, so no, I guess you're stuck with your crappy armor, whatever you have. Here's a fist. Oh wait, did she have one already? Wait a minute, that doesn't seem right. Did I already give her one? I might have already given her one. Yeah, she's got a fire Altair, so I guess I gave her that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, it's kind of personal preference. It's funny when you think of, I need to go to a bookmark here. This one.